Hello and welcome to another speaking practice class by Johnny IELTS. And so here we have a new class. Basically, this class I just accepted to teach for my friend. Basically, I'll be responsible for speaking modules. So we have 6 students here. Oh, my friend is really good with recruiting or getting new students. I don't. So anyway, class, are you ready for your practice?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, if you're ready now, so let's go to topic number 1 first. Okay, so you know what is expected of you when you do your IELTS speaking practice? Do you know how you have to deal with part 1, part 2, and part 3, class? Like, what do you have to say in part 1? Do you know? Một số yên lặng đáng sợ. It's a very dead silence. Anyway, so basically, các bạn, okay, I'll speak in Vietnamese now and then I'll translate into English, okay? Part 1, nó là một cái phần để mà làm ấm cổ họng lên thôi. Làm mọi người làm quen với lại cái cuộc thi để không có im lặng là chết đó, không đâu. Khi mà thi speaking mà im lặng là chết đó. So basically, part 1 is just for warming up, so that you won't feel shy or you just start to talk, so that you just start to talk and then not keeping silence in the exam. Remember, you must try to speak, okay? In the real exam, okay? Now, so part 1, they will ask you personal questions about yourself. And so for every of these questions, you need to answer about 2 to 3 lines or 2 to 3 sentences, okay? So that they have something to grade you. So they have something to base on to give you a grade, okay? If you answer too short, that is really bad too. Because the examiners wouldn't have something to ask you, to have something to grade you. And that is bad. Nhớ nha, part 1 hỏi về những câu cá nhân thì các bạn phải trả lời từ 2 đến 3 câu khác nhau. Ráng cố gắng mở rộng cái ý ra, try to expand the ideas. Nếu mà các bạn nói quá ngắn, người ta sẽ không có cái gì để mà chấm điểm cả. Thì người ta sẽ phải hỏi rất nhiều thứ và như vậy không có tốt với các bạn đâu, không có tốt với điểm số của các bạn đâu. Okay, so part 2, they will ask you like a topic that you have to talk about for 2 minutes. But you have only 60 seconds to prepare for that. So part 2, they will test on your skills of talking about things in the past, in the future, or in the present. Cái part 2 á, người ta sẽ cho các bạn một cái chủ đề nói trong vòng 2 phút. Và các bạn chỉ có đúng 60 giây để mà chuẩn bị cho cái phần nói đó thôi. Và part này người ta sẽ cho các bạn nói liên tục luôn. You have to talk continuously for part 2. And so, what else? They will test you on your tense usage. Họ sẽ kiểm tra mình vào cái cách sử dụng thì. Mr. Nhàn, please don't turn off your microphone. Thầy nói rồi mà, đừng có tắt. Okay, so how you use the past tense, present tense, and future tenses. Okay, thì tương lai, quá khứ, hiện tại các bạn sử dụng thế nào cho chính xác. So they will test that. Okay, so part 3, it's when everything becomes more difficult, and that is also the part when they will decide your IELTS scores. Okay, cái part 3 là cái khó nhất và cũng là cái để quyết định là bạn sẽ được bao nhiêu điểm IELTS speaking. Okay, and so part 3, they will ask you more abstract topics, not about yourself, okay? So you should not give examples about yourself. You should give examples about like what's going on the news, what's going on around in the society. Try to talk as much as you can for part 3, okay? Try to speak as long as you can, give examples. Something like that. Part 3 sẽ là cái phần mà khó khăn nhất và cũng cái phần cho bạn cái số điểm mà cuối cùng mà mình được trong IELTS Speaking. Thì đương nhiên các bạn phải nói thật nhiều, cố gắng nói càng nhiều càng tốt. cho part 3. Mà mấy cái ví dụ á của nó cũng không được nói về bản thân nữa nha, tại part 3 là những cái câu hỏi nó trừu tượng hơn, nó nói về chính trị xã hội, lịch sử, rồi kinh tế, văn hóa, vân vân. Thì mình chỉ cho những cái ví dụ chung chung trên báo chí truyền thông thôi, chứ đừng cho ví dụ của bản thân nha các bạn. Bất quá mới cho ví dụ bản thân thôi nha. Alright, is everything clear? You understand what I'm saying now?
Yes.
Or am I speaking too much? Okay, now so let's do it. Hãy sẽ ghi cái từ vựng phần chat của Zoom á. I'll write the vocabulary in the chat function of Zoom, okay? Now, so let's start with part 1, home and accommodation, shall we? So, Miss Dow, please. So, what kind of housing or accommodation do you live in?
I'm currently living in a single house in Vũng Tàu City.
Yes, that's just one sentence. Một câu à. Okay, so if you describe a house, you should say what is a house made of? Like what kind of materials, vật liệu gì? Like how big is it? Mình miêu tả nó chẳng hạn để mở rộng ý ra. Try again, please, Miss Dow. So what kind of housing or accommodation do you live in?
I am currently living in a single house. I bought this house I bought this house 5 years ago. The house has three bedrooms, 1 living room and 2 restrooms.
In a restroom, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you like living there?
Yeah, I love my house because this is the quite very beautiful house where every day I come home from work, I can find it's very a cozy place for me.
A very cozy place. A very cozy place for me.
Yeah.
Right, I see. So, Mr. Nhan, please. So, what kind of housing or accommodation do you live in?
I live in a 3-story house with my parents and host my parents. My parents. Which that house is from my parents.
Okay, so that house belongs to your parents.
Yeah,
I see.
that house belongs to my parents. It has 3 bedrooms.
There is.
There are
Khi các
3
bạn nói một cái gì
bedrooms.
đó hiện hữu, có cái gì đó thì là there is, there are nói trong hiện tại. When you talk about something that exists in the present, you use there is, there are, chứ không phải là it has đâu nha. Đây là một cái lỗi rất là cơ bản. This is a very basic mistake. Be careful with that.
Okay.
Có. There is, there are. Đã từng có. There used to be. So I mean there used to be, or there was, there were. Sẽ có, there will be. Remember that. Okay, so let's try again. So, Mr. Nhan, so how long have you lived there? Try to speak slower. Cẩn thận, các bạn nói quá nhanh. You're speaking too fast now.
I live there.
How long have you lived there?
I've lived there. I live in my house for more than 20 years.
For more than 20 years, and okay, I see. So, Miss Phương Dung, please. So, who do you live with? Who do you live with, Miss Phương Dung?
Yes, I live with my family, includes my husband and son.
Yes.
My house is is close beaches, and we usually work in the beach.
So you usually work? Sorry.
We usually work in the beach.
Work or work?
Work.
Cẩn thận. Remember, work and work are 2 different words. Now, so work, basically work is O sound. Walk. But work is an sound. So remember, một cái là kéo dài, một cái là o kéo dài nha các bạn. So can you say again? So Miss Phương Dung, who do you live with then?
I live with my family, includes my husband and my son. My house is close the beaches, and we
It's what?
usually
It's below the beaches?
close.
It's close to the beaches.
Yes.
So
Close
your
to the
home
beaches.
is close to the beaches. Beaches. Y kéo dài nha mọi người.
Beaches.
Beach. Tại vì nếu mà không kéo dài nó ra cái nghĩa khác đấy. So it's beaches. My house is close to the beaches. Okay, so Miss Thuy, please. So what do you usually do at home?
At home, I usually care my bed. I
What?
have
Bed or pet?
bed.
Bed or pet? Cẩn thận.
Pet.
B và P hai cái khác nhau nha. Be careful.
Yes.
B or pa. Okay, can you start it again? So what do you usually do at home? Cẩn thận phát âm các bạn.
Yes. At home, I usually take care my pet.
Take care of my pets.
Take care of my pet. I have
usually
7.
Take và tách. Take because T-A-K-E. T-A-K-E. Take. I usually take care of my pets. Cái từ make cũng vậy, không phải make, nó là make. Because M-A-K-E. Make. Take. Okay, can you try that again? I usually take care of my pets.
Take care my pet.
No, wrong. I usually take care of my pets. Can you try that again?
Take care of my pet.
Not
My
pets,
pet.
it's pets.
Pet.
Pets. Okay, let's try the sentence again. What do you usually do at home?
I usually take care of my pet.
Mới một câu. That's just one sentence.
I usually take care of my pet.
That's just one sentence. You need 3 more. I mean, like something. Mở rộng ra. Try to expand it.
Yes. I have 7 my cats. It's
you have
very
7
cute.
cats and
Yes, it's very cute. I love it.
and you have to spend a lot of money to take care of them, I'm sure.
No, I think it's not more money.
It's not much. Well, maybe you take very good care of them and they don't get sick. But when they get sick, oh my god, you have to spend so much money to take care of pets.
Yes, I'm very scared when they sick.
Can you say again? I'm very scared when they are sick.
When they are sick, because
When they are
it's very sick.
When they are sick, I am very scared.
When they are sick.
I'm very scared.
Yes.
I'm very scared when they are sick. I'm very scared when they are sick. Cái quy luật mà đọc mấy cái quy luật mà đọc mấy cái từ ed á, nó là cái gì? So there's a rules when you pronounce ed words. Like for example. So for example, for words that started with that ends with t or d, then you say wanted, needed, it. The rest of the cases, put your finger here. If you feel the vibration, then you say d sound. If you don't feel the vibration, you use the t sound. cái quy luật đã đọc âm ed á, nó giống như nè. Nếu mà mấy cái từ á mà cái chữ cuối nó là chữ t hoặc chữ d á thì đọc là it. Ví dụ wanted, needed. Còn lại để ngón tay lên đây, nếu mà cái âm thanh á nó rung lên, ví dụ chữ scared thì là đọc âm d cuối. Scared, scared thì ở đọc âm d. Còn nếu nó không có rung lên như vậy thì đọc âm t. Like for example, this word cooked, cooked, cooked. No, it's kéo dài, phải là kéo dài. Cooked,
Cooked.
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 Cooked,
Cooked.
cooked, and scared. But scared is scared. Okay. Okay, that's what you have to be careful with. Now, so Miss Yuen, please. So do you plan to live in your home for a long time, or you plan to move out and live alone?
I plan to live in Ho Chi Minh City for a long time because I want to have a independent place for myself. In the past, I lived with my friend to share the cost, and now when I work and earn more money, my income is increased. I move to another place for live.
Okay, to live. I see. So do you like to live with the other people, or you want to live alone?
I like to live alone because
Alone khác với alone nha. Alone với alone khác nhau nha.
alone.
Alone, O-N. It's like O-N. Alone. And this one is along. Along. It's different from alone, you know.
Yeah.
Try again. I want to live alone.
I want to live alone.
Alone. Alone.
I
Try
want
again.
Alone.
Alone. O nè. Alone. Nó khác với along nha. It's different from along. Alone and along is different. Okay, so Miss T, is TT is your name, is it?
Yes.
Right, Miss T. So, what do you usually do at home then?
Well, I really like
Very like là chết rồi. Không có cấu trúc very cộng với là một động từ nha. There's nothing with very plus a verb. Be careful. Very plus an adjective, động từ phải cộng tính từ mới đúng. I like something very much. I like something very much. Can you say again? So what do you usually do at home, Miss T?
Well, I spend my time almost my time for
I spend most of my time
for music because I love music, and sometimes
Yes.
sometimes I spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Of course, you
I
cook.
prepare for cooks, and I'm very interesting.
So you are very interested in something?
I very interesting.
No,
When
you're very interested in. Because why? Các bạn nhớ cái vụ mà tính từ cái dạng mà tính từ chủ động, tính từ bị động đó nha. You need to know about passive and active adjective as well. Now, so basically interesting and interested. Interesting is an active adjective, okay? It describes the nature of something. And it causes the feeling of interested in another person, which is a passive adjective. Cái tính từ chủ động interesting nó thể hiện cái bản chất của một cái sự vật sự việc, và nó gây ra cái trạng thái interested, tức là tính từ bị động ở cái người khác. So now you feel interested in, but that thing is interesting. Okay, can you try again? So the same logic happens to exciting, excited, interesting, interested. A lot of adjectives. Cái logic y chang như vậy nó áp dụng cho tất cả những cái tính từ khác, ví dụ tính từ ed hay là in á. So basically, try again, please. So, Miss T, can you try again?
Yes. Well, I spend a lot of time in the kitchen because I love cooks.
I love to cook.
I love to cook.
Cook.
And
I love to cook. Kéo dài.
Cook. And I feel it's really warm and cozy when I cook.
Cook. Cook.
Cook.
When I cooked. When I cook.
When I cook, especially with my family, because it gets close. It gets us closer together.
It keeps us closer together. I see. I see. Okay, let me go back. Let's go back to Miss Dow, please. So, which room does your family spend most of the time in? Cẩn thận các bạn. Most of the time chứ không phải là most of time. Okay, so it's most of the time. Most of the something. Or you can say most plus a noun. But if you use most of, you must put most of the time, okay? Nếu mà xài most cộng danh từ thì ok. Nhưng mà nếu mà xài most of thì có đờ đằng sau nữa. Most of the time, for example. Alright, so Miss Dow, which room does your family spend most of the time in?
Well, I think like everyone, we spend most of the time
Most.
most.
M-O-S-T. Most.
Most.
We spend most. We spend most of the time.
We spend most of the time in the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Yeah, because after a long working day, we feel very tired, and we spend almost the time of
Almost the time.
sleeping. Most
of the time. We spend most of the time.
We spend most of the time in the bedroom.
Okay, I see. So, Miss Dale, please. So, what's the difference between where you are living now and where you have lived in the past? Lived. And where you have lived in the past. Có sự khác biệt nào giữa cái nơi bạn đang sống và cái nơi bạn đã từng sống trong quá khứ không?
In the past, I lived in Ho Chi Minh City. It is a very active and noisy city.
Let's use another better word. It's vibrant.
Vibrant city.
Vibrant. Sôi động. So vibrant. It's a vibrant city. We don't say okay, we say active, okay, but it's better to say vibrant. Tốt hơn hết dùng chữ vibrant đi. And of course, it's very noisy. How about now?
Now I live. Now I'm
Leave.
living.
Lên giọng để làm gì các bạn? Tại sao phải lên giọng? Why do you have to put your voice higher? Lower your voice. Have to live.
Well,
Live.
now I live.
Now I live in.
Now I live in Vũng Tàu City. It is for me. This is a chance for me to get close with the nature.
Nature. There's nothing called the nature. We say nature. Get close to nature. To get close to nature. Nature không có mạo từ đời trước. Người ta nói là thiên nhiên, không phải nói là cái thiên nhiên, chiếc thiên nhiên, cái thiên nhiên cả. Cho nên là không có mạo từ giờ đằng trước nha. So to get close to nature. We don't use the or in this case. To get close to nature. To get close to nature.
To nature. So
right.
I think
yes.
So I think I prefer living in Vũng Tàu City. Prefer living in Vũng Tàu City than in Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So, Miss Phương Dung, please. So, how are the transport facilities to your home? Transport facilities. How are the transport facilities to your home? Are they very good? Các phương tiện cơ sở vật chất đi lại đến nhà của bạn có tốt không? Facilities. Transport facilities.
Transport.
There are the transport facilities to my home is very good. It has. There are a lot of transport to go from my house to Ho Chi Minh City, and I can go to Ho Chi Minh City anytime, every time.
So you can get to go to Ho Chi Minh City easily every time, I see. Okay, very good, Miss Phương Dung. So, Miss Mỹ Duyên, please. So, do you prefer to live in a house or an apartment or a flat, and why?
To be honest, I prefer to live in an apartment. Because an apartment is decor modern, more modern than a house.
Of course, it's more modern than a house. Of course, it's well decorated.
Decorated.
So basically, an apartment is often well decorated. Được trang hoàng rất là đẹp đẽ. It's more often well decorated, and so it was built better too. Được xây dựng chắc chắn hơn đó, of course.
Yeah.
All right. And what else? Is there any other reasons why you prefer to live in an apartment?
Yeah, because I'm in Ho Chi Minh City, so the price for apartments is cheaper than a house. Yeah.
Than houses, you mean? Than houses.
Than houses. So that with my income.
With my income. Income, not income. It's income.
Income. Yeah. I can buy an apartment easier than houses.
Not easily, but just easier.
Easier, yeah.
Not easily. Because I have to work so much now. It's been 7 years since I started teaching for seriously. And I can only afford apartment, I cannot afford a house. You know, IELTS teachers are not really rich, you know. Anyway. Okay, so Miss Thuy, please. Do you prefer to live
Yes.
in a house or an apartment or a flat? I mean, apartment and a flat is the same
Oh.
thing, you know.
I live in a house with my family.
No, the question asks, do you prefer to live? Bạn thích cái nào hơn? Do you prefer
Yes.
to live in a house or an apartment?
In my opinion, I prefer
Prefer and refer are different. Hai từ khác nhau mà.
Prefer.
I prefer. Prefer. I prefer to
in a house better.
because
I think in a house is very convenient when we need to go anywhere, and with a garden, large garden, and
a large garden.
a large
Có cái chữ
garden.
G, cái chữ DZ là làm sao á? Large. A large garden. A large garden.
We
Yes.
can go anywhere, and we have a party if you want.
Party.
Party.
A party. Party.
Party if you
A
want.
party.
Yes, and in apartment or a flat, it's not convenient because it's public.
Sorry.
And with a small house.
With a small house, what happened?
Yes. So I like a house.
So you like house better, I see. Alright, very good, Miss Thuy. So, okay. So which room does your family spend most of the time in? Most. M-O-U-S-T. Most of the time in. So, cái phần nào gia đình bạn dành phần đông cái thời gian ở đó?
Yes.
So which room does your family spend most of the time in, Miss Thuy?
It's I would say it's a living room. We spend most of the time in there because in the end of the day,
at the end of the day, at the end of the day,
at the end of the day,
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
This is an expression. Nó một cái biểu đạt đi chung nhau luôn. It's an expression that goes together, you know. At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, we usually sit back, talk about study, work, and anything. We can talk about which other.
Talk about, what is that? Talk about. Các bạn hay bị cái chữ B với P ghê luôn á. You often have problem with B and P. To talk about. Các bạn nói quá nhanh, thường các bạn nói quá nhanh. You're speaking too fast and making so much mistakes. So many mistakes. Phải nói chậm lại, nói nhanh không có giúp tăng điểm đâu, mà nó còn làm gây ra trừ điểm. Tại vì phạm lỗi nhiều hơn. Remember, you speak faster, you will make more mistakes. And that is bad for your IELTS score. You need to speak slower, okay?
Yes.
Now, can you try again? Which room does your family spend most of the time in?
I would say it's a living room. It's the living room where we have sit back at the end of the day, talking about study, work, and anything, and some plans. We
And some plans for the
enjoy
future, you mean? Oh, some
in
plans for
some
the
fu-
future.
some future plans.
Uh-huh. I see. Now, so Mr. Nyan, please. How is the room you live in? Like the question asks, like, how's the room you are living in? I mean, how's it decorated? Is it a good room? Is it large? Is it? Does it have? What does it have? What is there in the room? What are there in the room? Do you like it? Something like that, you know. So, how is the room you live in, Mr. Nyan?
Yes, I live in it's four square rooms.
You mean square meter?
Square meter, yeah. I live in a
Square
four by four
meter.
square.
Mét vuông. How many square meter?
4 by 4.
4 by 4. So 4 by 4 means like 4 times 4. So 16 square meter. Well, not that. I think my room is almost the same thing.
Yeah, I live in a 4 by 4 square meter, right?
Yes, square meter.
4 by 4 square meter with enough furniture, I guess.
Enough furniture.
I have enough furniture, and it's also I think to me it's a big room because and it's
It's a
enough for
big
my
room, yes. I think 16 square meter is quite big, you know.
yeah, and
But I
I
think
spend most of my time
I
here
spend
in the
most
room.
of my time.
Most of my time
Nói
in
quá nhanh
in
lên
that.
rồi. You speak too fast again. I spend most of my time.
I spend most of my time.
Most of my time.
Yes, I say
I spend most of my time in my room, and I like it
Okay.
very much.
Right. So, what part of your home do you like the most, Miss T?
To me, is the dining room,
The dining room.
where my family spends too much time. Um, we always busy, and we can't meet each other. One so when we eat dinner or
When we have dinner.
where when we have dinner, uh, we can talk and talk
We can
and
talk to each other.
to each other
To each
and
other
share everything what in all days.
so we share everything that happened during the day, right?
We share what happened during
We
the
can
day.
share what happened
What
during
happened
the whole day, trong nguyên cả ngày. During the
during the
whole
whole
day.
day.
Chứ không phải là during all day. During the whole day, okay? Share what happened during the whole day, okay? So Miss T, is there anything you want to change about the place you are living now? Liệu có bất kỳ cái gì em muốn thay đổi về cái nơi bạn đang sống không?
Well, my room is not big.
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 Y kéo dài các bạn. It's long E. It's not big. Chứ không phải là big. No, it's big. 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 It's not big. Alright, can you try again?
My room is not big.
It's not big.
It's not big.
I want It's only 20 meters.
20 square meters is a lot, you know, it's a lot.
I want to buy I want to buy more things in my room, such as a television, a table, and changes uh,
Yes.
changes the word no,
Sorry?
changes the word
Change the
like
wallpaper, you mean?
yeah, the
The
word
wallpaper. Dán tường.
wallpaper the
Changes the wallpaper to
wallpaper
different color, right?
yeah, from pink color to white color.
Oh, white. Why white? Why white? It's such a
White.
boring color, you know. But white is such a boring color. Why
No,
white?
because I like selfies. So when
You like to take selfies, I see.
yeah,
So
when
white wall is better, it's way
white word,
better,
yes,
right?
better than pink color.
I see. So, I see. You know, you can always buy like background, you know.
Yeah,
There's a
background.
background, you can buy it, and then you can take selfies with background on. Well, I don't take selfies though. I don't look that good, so I don't take selfies, but I often make videos. So one day I can make like 2 or 3 videos, so people always see my face. Anyway, you know. Alright, so let's move on to part 2, shall we? Chúng ta qua part 2 đi. Okay, so let's try a part 2. I haven't done this file yet. Okay, when I'm done, I'll send you. Okay. Thầy xong cái file này xong thầy mới gửi được mọi người nha. Right, so part 2. Do you remember what you have to do for part 2 and part 3, class? Các bạn nhớ phải làm gì cho part 2, part 3 không? I told you before. I told you. Thầy nói rồi mà. I told you already. You didn't listen. Anyway, so part 2, you have a topic to talk about for like 1 to 2 minutes. Cái chủ đề này các bạn có thể nói trong vòng 1 đến 2 phút. If you exceed 2 minutes, they will have to stop you. Because basically in a real exam, there are a lot of people who are waiting to take the exam. So you cannot talk too long for part 2. You can talk a lot during part 3, but not in part 2, okay? Part 2 nói chỉ được trong vòng tối đa 2 phút thôi. Quá 2 phút người ta sẽ ngắt mình lại. Tại vì còn rất nhiều người để chờ đợi để đi thi nữa. Part 3 mình muốn nói bao nhiêu thì nói. Nhưng part 2 bắt buộc là phải giới hạn. So you have only 60 seconds in the real exam to prepare for part 2. However, you do not have more time to prepare for part 3. But part 3 is related to part 2 anyway. Nhớ nha, part 3 không có thời gian chuẩn bị đâu nha. Mà part 2 á, các bạn có 60 giây thôi. Part 3 nó sẽ có cái chủ đề mà nó mở rộng hơn của cái part 2 thôi. Cố gắng. Try your best. Because we are practicing, I'll give you more time to prepare for this part 2 and part 3. Bởi vì chúng ta đang luyện tập sẽ cho các bạn rất là nhiều thời gian để mà các bạn chuẩn bị cho kỹ hai cái này. Và từ từ cái thời gian mình sẽ bóp nó lại. Slowly I will squeeze the time to like 1 minute, just like in the real exam. Từ từ bóp lại, giống còn 1 phút thôi, giống như đi thi á. Alright, let's do topic number 1. Describe your favorite singer or actor. Miêu tả cái người mà ca sĩ hoặc là cái người mà diễn viên ưa thích của các bạn. It can be a girl, it can be a man or woman. It doesn't have to be actor, you know, it can be actresses. Actors and actresses, you know. Đâu cần biết nam hay nữ đâu. You should say who he or she is. Người đó là ai vậy? what his or her personality is like. Cái tính cách của người đó như thế nào. How you know this person? How you know about this person? Làm thế nào bạn biết về cái người này? Explain why he or she is your favorite. Giải thích tại sao anh ta hoặc cô ta lại là cái người mà các bạn ưa thích. Alright, you have part 3 about singer or actors here. Do you think your favorite singer or actor is good in their fields? Or why? Các bạn có nghĩ cái người ca sĩ hoặc là diễn viên ưa thích các bạn giỏi trong cái ngành của họ hay không? Tại sao không? Tại sao? You know, a lot of people they are popular not because they are good in their fields, you know, because of scandals, because of charities work that they do, because of what they said, you know. Nhiều người ta nổi tiếng đâu phải là vì họ giỏi trong ngành đó đâu. Có thể là do scandals, hoặc là do làm từ thiện, hoặc là do họ nói một cái gì đó, hoặc là họ làm hoạt động gì đó. So the question asks, do you think they are good in their fields? Which means, are they good with what they are doing? Liệu họ có giỏi về những thứ mà họ đang làm không? Do singer or actor play an important role in your country? Những người ca sĩ và diễn viên có đóng một vai trò quan trọng trong đất nước các bạn không? So you should talk about whether they are the inspiration for the young people. Họ là một cái inspiration, một cái sự cảm hứng cho những người trẻ chẳng hạn. Like they are a good example or not? Họ có phải là tấm gương tốt hay xấu không? Are they good example or bad examples? Do the young people look up to them? Look up to them. Những người trẻ có giống như trông ngóng, quan sát và theo dõi và hành động giống như người celebrity không? Những người nổi tiếng đó không? You should talk about whether these famous people they have some kind of like, you know, power in a way to persuade people to do things they want. Những người nổi tiếng này họ có cái sức mạnh để mà họ thuyết phục những người khác theo ý họ hay không? Và cái vai trò của họ trong đất nước nó như thế nào? So what's their role in a country? Next one. How do you think that celebrities now have a lot of income? Bạn nghĩ như thế nào về chuyện mà những người nổi tiếng bây giờ có rất là nhiều nguồn thu nhập, hoặc là kiếm rất là nhiều tiền á? It means celebrities now they earn a lot. What do you think about that? Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? How do they earn their income? And do you think they deserve it? Các bạn có nghĩ họ xứng đáng nhận cái đó không? Do people prefer to listen to traditional music or foreign music in your country and why? Liệu con người ta có thích nghe cái nhạc truyền thống hay là cái nhạc nước ngoài trong đất nước bạn không? Tại sao? Okay, so you have 3 minutes to think about part 2 and part 3 of this topic, okay? Cho các bạn 3 phút để suy nghĩ về cái nội dung này. Cả part 2 và part 3 luôn nha. Okay, 3 minutes start. Alright, so let's start first with Miss Mỹ Duyên, please. Can you describe your favorite singer or actor, please, Miss Duyên? Don't worry, just do it. Đừng lo, just do it.
There are a lot of singers and actors in Vietnam and in the world.
In the world.
Yeah. But I really like Hà Anh Tuấn singer.
Hà Anh Tuấn, the singer, the Vietnamese singer, you mean?
Yeah, the Vietnamese singer. He is over 40 and he's living in Hanoi. He was born and grew up in a rich family.
He was born
and grew up in a rich family in Hanoi. But he's really modest about his achievements. The best thing make me admire him is
The best thing that makes me admire him is...
The best thing that
makes me admire him is...
admire him is he does charity frequently.
Can you say again?
He does charity.
He does charity, I see.
Yeah, he does charity frequently. He have children and the old people. Inside his work, I think he is a good singer. He has a high voice. He usually hold the show in Đà Lạt and Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think?
Alright, so that explains, but you did not explain why he or she is your favorite. Chưa có kể tại sao anh ta cô ta là thú vị, là một cái người mà mình ưa thích nữa.
The best thing that made me admire him is he does charity.
Right, and okay, I see now. Các bạn cứ việc bám theo mấy cái ý người ta yêu cầu thôi. You should say it. You just have to stick with what you should say, you know, and you'll be okay. Don't talk too much, okay? Otherwise you go out of topic. Nói quá nhiều các bạn sẽ có một cái nguy cơ đó là bị out of topic, bị lạc đề á. Okay, so very good, Miss Yuen, very good. So, Mr. Nhan, please, can you describe your favorite singer or actor?
My most favorite singer is Britney Spears.
Oh, Britney Spears, of course.
She is the most popular singer in the world of all time. Yeah,
and she deserves it too. She deserves every good thing too.
Yeah, she's pretty, obviously talented and a funny person. How I know about her? When I was a kid, my cousin.
When I was a child, cẩn thận IELTS không dùng những từ mà có tiếng lóng và không dùng những từ mà nó informal quá. Like you know what kid means, right? Kid can be a slang that means a young person. Chữ kid nó còn có một cái nghĩa khác là tiếng lóng chỉ một cái bạn vừa mới lớn. This kid, rich kid, you know. So don't use kid, use children or child, okay? Children is plural, số nhiều. Child, so it's singular. Okay, so let's try again.
When I was a child, my cousin brought me a DVD about one of her live shows, and that was the first time I watched a foreign singer, and that stuns me.
Okay, anything else?
I love her from since I have loved her since then. What I admire most about Britney is that she is very talented. Most of her songs inspires me.
Inspired me.
And
be careful. Inspired me. Cái chữ y ngắn r đọc sao? How do you pronounce IR? IR. So inspired me. Mấy cái chữ y ngắn L cũng vậy nữa. Like IL. So IL. Like for example, style. So y dài L, y ngắn L đều đọc là IL hết. So basically IL or YL are both pronounced like IL. So you have the words style. And this one, for example, this word reconcile or style. And IR is ire, so inspired me.
Inspired me.
I'm very strict with pronunciation, and that you should know why. Because if you focus on pronunciation, your speaking will sound much better, and you will be able to do listening much easier too. Các bạn tập trung phát âm đi, các bạn sẽ thấy được cái listening của mình nó cải thiện cỡ nào, và cái speaking cũng cải thiện lắm luôn á. So pronunciation is very important. Okay, let's try again. And she inspired me. Inspired. Tại vì nó rung lên because it vibrate. Inspired. Can you try again? And she inspired me.
She inspired me.
Anything else? Nghe anything else là biết thiếu rồi.
Yeah, and what
When
I
you
love,
hear anything else, you know that you are missing something.
and what I love most.
What I love most about
what
her.
I love most about her that is her strength, because
What?
her strength,
You mean
Strength.
strength.
strong strength.
Her strength. Cái thở thè lưỡi ra. Her strength.
Her strength.
Mhm.
There is a campaign called Free Britney movement.
Yes, because she, okay, and she has endured her father for so long. You mean?
Yeah. So this movement to prevent Britney from her conservatorship,
Conservatorship, I think. Conservatorship. And so now she's free. She's literally free now. And she survived that, so she's a very strong person now.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, very good. Now, Miss Dao, please. Can you describe your favorite singer or actor?
Well, I'm going to talk about my
I'm
favorite.
gone now. Không có gone now, one now. There's nothing like that in IELTS. I want to, or I would like to, or I am going to. Please.
I am going to talk about my favorite actress. That is Angelina Jolie.
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
She is a famous American actress. She acted a lot of movies and had achieved a lot of awards. Moreover, as a public figure, she is one of the most powerful and influential person.
Influential.
Person. Despite of her complicated person.
Despite her complicated. Despite không có giới từ đằng sau. There's no preposition after despite, okay? Despite her complicated.
Despite her complicated personal life.
Mà id. It's complicated, not complicated. You know, complicated. id nha, và ic đâu. Complicated. That's better.
Yeah. Personal life.
Of
she
course.
Is one of the person that many people love. Because
one of the person that the people love so much.
Because she does a lot of charity work. She is now the ambassador of Nation United and contributed a lot contributed and funded for a lot of contributed for a lot of funds.
A lot of campaigns. Nhiều
Campaigns.
A campaign.
Yeah.
Campaigns.
Campaigns.
Campaign.
Campaigns.
Campaign.
Campaigns.
Campaign.
Campaigns.
Cẩn thận các bạn tách nó ra, các bạn sẽ thấy pain. Campaign. Campaign. A lot of campaign. Okay. Funded a lot of campaign. Okay, and that's why she is my favorite.
That's why she is my. Yeah. That's why she is my favorite.
Okay, very good. Now, Mr. Nhan, please, can you describe your favorite singer or actor?
Yes. Again, I do it again.
Oh no, sorry. Miss Phương Dung, please. Sometimes I forget who has done it.
It's okay.
Okay, Miss Phương Dung, please.
Yes. My favorite actress is Angelina Jolie.
Oh, again? Really?
Yes. She is a beautiful woman. She is. A beautiful woman.
Beautiful. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Mấy cái full đọc là phẩu hết nha. Beautiful. Nó là cái âm schwa, cái âm yếu hơn á, cái âm á. It's a schwa sound. Beautiful. It's beautiful.
She is beautiful woman. Good actress, kindness and energetic.
Energetic, you mean?
Energetic. I know about her through the movie. That she was main actress.
That she was the main actress in, you mean?
Main actress.
That she was the main actress in.
That she was the main actress in.
Okay.
I like her because she is benevolence.
I am going to talk.
Benevolence. She has a
What do you
lot
mean?
to
I don't understand that. She's a what?
She is benevolence.
What? I don't understand that.
Lòng nhân hậu thầy.
I just don't understand that word. What you're saying? Tại vì phát âm, you see, because of pronunciation. Now, let's try that word again.
Benevolence.
Benevolence.
Yes.
Benevolence, I think.
Benevolence.
I think benevolence. I have no. I actually have heard this word before, but I've never used it. So, benevolence. I think benevolence.
Benevolence.
Nó không phải là bè nha, nó là cái âm schwa, âm yếu hơn. It's benevolence.
She has adopted some child in different countries.
She has adopted children.
Some children.
Plural. She has adopted children in different countries.
Yes, in different countries. and she often do a lot of charity work. I admire her about it.
Admire ý ngắn R nè. I admired.
I
I admire her a lot.
I admire her about it.
So you can say I admire her a lot.
I admire her a lot.
Okay. Now, so let's Thi, please. And then Miss Thuy. Can you
Yes.
Thi, can you describe your favorite singer or actor, please?
Oh, well, in my country, there are so many actors and singers. They are good, bad, but I want to talk about Chibu. She actor, but
She's an actor, but
yes, but in present, she singer. I love her because her. I think her multi.
It's like UL pronounced like ow. UL. So multi.
Yes,
UL đọc là ow. So multi talented.
Yes, multi-talented. Multi-talented. She can sing, dancing, actor. But in the first, I think she had a warm heart because a warm heart.
Heart, cái từ này sai hoài. Heart. No, heart. It's kéo dài các bạn. It's long sound. Heart, not hurt. This is hurt. This is hurt, but that one is heart. 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 Một cái là kéo dài, một cái là kéo dài mà. So one is heart. Heart. Okay, please continue.
It's in the last year, they contribute 1 billion BND for country to charity work for virus.
You mean to basically deal with the COVID-19?
Yes.
Anything else?
I continue.
Yes, please continue.
Yes. In your charity, I think it's sometimes she has some scandal, but it's not
just
big.
sometimes.
Yes.
Not just sometimes. Không chỉ không sometimes đâu, chứ sometimes đâu, nhiều lắm đâu. Like not just sometimes.
I think it's sometimes, but it's not big. It's just fun, and not impact for the child.
It doesn't impact. It doesn't impact. Không phải impact đâu, cái động từ nó cũng là impact luôn. So basically, it's impact. It just impact. It impact children. You mean?
Yes. It's just fun, or it's like giải trí là gì ta?
It's just entertainment. You mean?
Yes.
It's just for entertainment.
Yes. It's just for entertainment. Yes.
Just entertainment.
Yes. Is she not my idol? But I like her and I love her. So yes.
So she's your favorite. Okay, very good. Now, Miss TT, please. Describe your favorite singer or actor, please. Can you?
I'm going to talk about.
No, let's go straight to the point. Đi thẳng vấn đề. My favorite singer or actor
My
is.
favorite singer is a Chinese singer. His name is Evan. 4 years ago, I watched Idol producer, and I fall in love with him.
I felt in love with.
I fell in love with.
I felt in love with.
I felt I felt in love with him because he has an incredible voice.
Incredible voice.
Incredible voice. And it really touched my heart.
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 It touched my heart. My heart.
My heart.
My heart.
My heart.
I know exactly cái này. Chắc chắn biết kia các bạn sẽ sai cái từ này. I knew exactly you would make this mistake. Alright, let's continue please. Continue please.
Then I found the original singer of it. To be honest, the first time I heard his song, I couldn't understand.
What he was saying, you mean?
Yes, what he was saying. However, I understood after I spent whole day to listen. I had a motivate to learn Chinese.
I had the motivation to learn.
I had a motivation to learn Chinese language. I could say that he is the first singer I like, and he makes me
feel
make me feel so make my efforts
Makes my effort. It's my effort
to learn
effort. So effort. Make my effort
to learn another language, even it's so hard to me.
Of course, it's so hard. All right. Okay, let's go to part 3 of singer and actor. So, Miss Dao, please. Do you think your favorite singer or actor is good in their fields? In their fields, and why?
I think my favorite singer, my favorite actress, is very good in her field.
Okay.
She is a very talented actress, and has achieved a lot of international awards.
Okay.
Her movies are well known all over the world.
Are well known all over the world. All over the world.
Are well known over the world.
Over the world.
Over the world.
The world. Over the world.
Over the world.
Over the world.
Over the world.
Yes. Okay, I see. So, Miss Phương Dung, please. Do you think singer or actor play an important role in your country? Cố gắng mở rộng Cái nội dung là các bạn cho ví dụ vô. Try to give examples to make it longer. Miss Phương Dung, please.
The actors plays an important role.
Not just the actor, we say actors in general. Nói chung thôi mà, đâu phải nói riêng đâu. We say, okay, actors in general and singers in general.
Actors play an important role in my country. They can influence.
They can influence.
Influence.
To influence.
Influence.
No, cẩn thận các bạn, cẩn thận cái vụ mà affect, effect và influence. Be careful with that. So when we say, okay, so affect someone, that's a verb. But when we have a structure with effect, to have an effect on someone, that's a noun. Đó các bạn thấy không? Affect không có phải affect to nha. Ảnh hưởng đến ai không có phải affect to nha. Cái chỉ affect someone thôi. Nhưng mà cấu trúc là have an effect on someone. Nếu mà dùng dạng danh từ của nó. It doesn't have an effect on someone if you use the noun form. But verb form, there's no preposition, okay? No preposition. So, affect someone. The same logic can be applied to influence and impact. So, influence someone, to have an influence on someone. There you go. So the same logic can apply. Can you try again, Miss Phương Dung?
Yeah.
Do you think they play an important role in your country, singer or actors? They can influence the young people, let's say.
They can influence
Influence
the young people. The young people in my country usually imitate their passion. Imitate.
Yes, indicate their passion. Yes.
Yes, imitate passion. Sometimes
Yes.
What the actor say it can train the young people mind.
They can change the young people's mindset, you mean? The
Yes.
mindset of the young people, you mean?
The mindset of the young people.
The mindsets of the young people, you mean?
The mindset of the young people.
Okay. Anything else? So, Mr. Nhan, please, what do you think? Why do singer and actor play an important role in your country?
To me, because they are the public people. They have
Of course, they are public figures.
They're public figures, so they have a very big influence on
Big.
other people.
They have a very big influence on people.
Influence on people, fans and non-fans.
Okay.
So
Anything
whatever
else?
they say or do,
For whatever they do, of course. People look up to them.
And in Vietnam, in Vietnam is more popular.
I mean, it's more prevalent, right? Chuyện này xảy ra nhiều hơn ở Việt Nam, right?
Yeah, it's more prevalent.
Prevalent. It's more prevalent. Prevalent means you see it everywhere. You can see it everywhere. It's prevalent. Có thể nhìn thấy khắp nơi được. It's more prevalent.
And
okay.
so you can. So as a result,
As a
we have a very
result,
big
as the
as a
result.
result as the result. No, not as a result. So as for example, you can see we can experience a very big scandal about
A
charity
very
last year.
big scandal
Big
about.
scandal about charity last year.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, most of the singers and actors, they were not transparent in the charity work and a big no caused a debate among social.
Just spark dramas, online dramas, and debates. All right.
Yep.
Okay. So, Miss Mi Yuan, please. How do you think that celebrities now have a lot of income? A lot of income.
Income. Actually, I don't know about my favorite singer.
But of course, they are really rich.
Yeah, Han Dong is really rich. Besides being a singer, he is running his own business.
Of course. That's because his own business that he became rich. That's not because of being celebrity, right?
Yeah.
You have to say no. Phải nói là không mới đúng. You have to say no. It's not because of that. Cẩn thận cái logic yes no. Because be careful with the logic of yes no, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Miss Thuy, please. How do you think the celebrities now have a lot of income?
I think that they are they can do more things and now in now they are can activity in every
There are activities, you mean there are activities? Có những
they,
hoạt động. There are activities.
activity in many field, so they can earn more money.
They can
So,
earn more money. They can earn.
they can earn money. So they are much income. And
Anything else?
uh, and they are also kinh doanh là gì thầy?
They also do business too.
Do
They also
business.
do business. They do business.
Also do business.
Business. They also do business. Okay.
Do business.
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 Do
Business.
Business.
Business. They also do business. Business. Business.
Do business. Yes, I think they has more money and.
So you think they deserve to have more income? You mean?
Yes.
All right. Good enough. Now, so. Okay, Miss T, please. Do people prefer to listen to traditional music or foreign music in your country? Why?
In my country, the older generation likes traditional music. By contrast, the younger generation prefer to listen. Prefer to listen to international music. Such as Korean, Chinese,
Chinese, or
US. So it
US UK
depends
music,
on
you mean?
so it depends on each person favors and respect their products.
Say again. Cẩn thận phát âm các bạn. Be careful with your pronunciation. Be very careful with your pronunciation actually. Alright, it's time. I think we should stop the lesson now. Say hi, bye.
Bye.
Bye, see you then. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh cái đăng ký kênh đó để mà các bạn có thể được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.